What it do? What it do? What it do? It's that time of year, y'all. I'm seeing them likes rolling up. People's ready, boy. Look at this. People's ready. People ready. People ready. Now we doing the beat tomorrow too. Juicy only could do it today. We got the guy from Raising Canaan. You watched the show Raising Canaan? What 50 Cent? I forgot. I'm so sorry. I forgot his name. I know his name, but I'm talking about his name from the thing. We got the guy from Raising Canaan on 50 Cent show tomorrow. So go to the Beat 139 tomorrow, y'all. We got another show tomorrow from Raising Canaan. So do not miss that, man. Do not miss that. Raising Canaan. We got the guy from there. We got Watts District. Watts is in the building. We got Jalen. We got Knowledge in the building. Knowledge always shows support. To the Beat 139, man. Without Knowledge, we don't know where we'd be, man. Knowledge definitely holds it down, keep us afloat. The Beat 139, he always support here too, man. So that's big. That's what you call support. Like support, man, ain't all about money. It's also helping, keeping the joint live, man. That's what it's about, man. I see the people coming in. People want to talk Lakers tonight, boy. Look at this, man. People coming in at large numbers. People coming in at a large number. We got C. Madison 96s in the building. We'll get this thing cracking. Guess what, y'all? I drunk some little knowledge saying it, but I had some coffee. So I'm a little up today. I could get y'all, I'm gonna get some time, man. We gonna do the damn thing tonight, man. Nah, I ain't been in repair for 2 years. It only been in the shop for like a month, but I've been bull crapping, um, not getting it out. And even it took me long to put it in there. It took me long to put my computer in the shop and then to get it out. It's like I'm moving around, so I wasn't really thinking about the computer like that. So I said, let me just do this. But the thing is, the computer, when I'm in the house, I ain't really been having time. So the time been out when I'm moving around. So that time been beautiful. Let's get the likes up, y'all. We're definitely gonna have a great show for you tonight. I ain't do a show this late in a long time. I ain't do a show this late in a long time. And I just want to see how it works. We got Sammy the Man in the building. And I'm glad that the comment section is working now. I said, man, I had to get this comment section. It don't work. I don't know what I was gonna do tonight. He said, Ring, what the Lakers are doing? Johnny Smith, what up? The Lakers, what I could tell you, Lakers is definitely aggressively trying to make moves. Lakers super aggressive trying to make moves. See, the thing is, the Lakers, they trying to make a couple moves. They want they're trying to get a wing defender and they're trying to get a big man at the same time. So that's the problem right there because the assets and what it takes. You know what I'm saying? So the Lakers definitely trying hard to make some move. I think the Lakers definitely gonna make a move. Lakers definitely gonna make a trade by tomorrow, man. I think the Lakers will have a trade done by tomorrow. It wouldn't surprise me by the time I get off live. I'll wake up in the morning, a trade. The Lakers definitely is ultra aggressive. My prediction is the Lakers when we wake up. Maybe the people in the West Coast may see it. What time it is? It's 11:25, and today is what? The 24th. I say the 25th. The Lakers will have a trade. The Lakers definitely very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be knocked out when the trade happened, but they will have a trade done by tomorrow. Um, I don't know if it's for a center. I think that the Lakers really trying to get a center first, but I don't see Kessler unless Lakers give up Austin Reeves. I don't see it, and I think that Utah. See, the thing is, a lot of teams Utah now is like once they didn't get Cooper Flag, and Utah really wanted Cooper Flag. I think now they're just gonna keep. I think they're just gonna keep I think they'll keep Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler is going to help them get some wins, man. Walker Kessler is definitely going to help them guys get some wins. He's on the Lakers get Bam. I didn't hear that Bam. Is Miami trying to trade Bam? Cause then I saw a report. They said Bam for Jaylen Brown. If I'm both teams, I'll do that. If I'm Boston, I'll do. I think Boston be perfect for Bam, and I think um, I think Jaylen Brown be perfect for the Heat. Perfect for the Heat. I think that's an excellent trade, 1-on-1. I think that's definitely a trade 1-on-1. Nick Claxton, yeah, Lakers definitely interested in Nick Claxton. The Nets got 5 first-round picks. They got 5 first-round picks. They got 5 first-round picks. If I'm the Nets, if I can't move up, I'm. You got 50. My thing is this. This how you grow chemistry, though. He said, "Do I want Wiggins? I'll take Wiggins because Wiggins is what the Lakers need. You need like a guy who could defend on the wing. I take Wiggins because I think Wiggins would fit better than um he'd fit better than Rui on the strength that Rui is more of a powerful and LeBron can't guard the wings. And I think Andrew Wiggins, he's a guy that you could start throwing on some guys. The Lakers don't have that at all. Like Wiggins, like when let's say they play Boston, you could throw him on the Tatum. Um, they play Houston, you could throw him on Durant. This like a lot of teams. Not saying he's gonna stop them, but Lakers don't have nobody you could throw at anybody. You know what I'm saying? You could just start throwing him at different guys. You could throw him at Shea. You know what I'm saying? It just you could just do some things with Wiggins. I'm not the craziest fan about Wiggins because I think he's lazy. Um, he don't care. He's not as motivated. But like I said, it's not really much the Lakers can do, really, to be honest. The Lakers only have much. So it's like to get a guy like Wiggins and what they working with, that sound about right. That sound about right. He said he think the Lakers gonna end up with Wiggins and Capella. I could see that. I definitely could see that. I think the Lakers also going to be in the draft tomorrow. I think the Lakers gonna probably end up getting the 1st-round pick or early second early, and I think the Lakers gonna draft a center. I think the Lakers definitely the trade. I think the Lakers definitely gonna probably get because the Nets got 5 first-round picks, and I think the Nets got I believe 10 or 11 open roster spots. And what we want, see, this is what the Lakers fail to realize. What you kind of want, low key, you kind of want the Nets to keep them picks. You know why? If the Nets keep them 5 picks, 2 guys that they might end up letting go is that's restricted free agents that they might just let walk or might do one of them they might do a sign and trade, might not just get much back, but willing to do a sign and trade just because is Deron Sharp and Cam Thomas. Because the Lakers, I think if the Nets do that, they're gonna need the roster space. No, I'm not trading no Cooper Flag for no Jaylen Brown. No, that would be stupid. I would not trade Cooper Flag for Jaylen Brown. It would make sense for them. They already see you don't want to do too much. Cooper Flag is good enough he could produce. See, this is how you have to look at it. When people say go all in, is right now, we don't know, but is Cooper Flag better than Jaylen Brown right now? As far as producing wise, Jaylen Brown definitely gonna be more of a productive player this year, but it's not about that. You have to look at it like this. He's way cheaper, number one. But the thing is, what you have to think about Cooper Flag, you don't need him to do much. Like if let's say if they whole team there, let's count Kyrie, and I think they're gonna get D'Lo. I hope Dallas get D'Lo. I would love for Dallas to get D'Lo, but Let's say they pick up somebody like a D'Lo, because they're going to get somebody, either D'Lo, Chris Paul, or Brogdon. If I'm them, I'm staying away from Brogdon. Brogdon stay hurt too much, and then you got hurt Kyrie. Um, he said, "Is there's no way that the Nets draft 5 players tomorrow? They will likely trade." I believe so. I will get to that, Tron. But my thing is this: you got Cooper Flag, for instance, right? I could see Cooper Flag rookie year average. Let's say if they whole team there. Let's say they get. I'm just give them D'Lo, right? Let's say they have D'Lo, right? I think Brogdon a free agent. Brogdon a free agent. But let's say they have D'Lo, right? Let's say they signed D'Lo for the 5.7, right? So let's say at the beginning of the year they're throwing out D'Lo at the 1, um, Max Christie at the 2, um, um, Cooper Flag, AD, and Lively, right? And then even when Kyrie come back, you don't want no more ball dominant play. That's perfect. Because Cooper Flag gonna play deep. Cooper Flag gonna get about 15 points. That's all you need. You don't need another guy going for 25 and stuff like that. They don't need that. Dallas don't need that. And I think his upside is better than Jalen Brown. You keep Cooper Flag. He gonna help you in way more. Like you go in the one Jalen Brown make $60 million to go all in. If it don't work, now you got eggs on your face. Even though Jalen Brown not old, but he's still old enough. He's 28 years old, 28, 29. Like, and then with a humongous contract, which you don't need that much. You got AD gonna get you 25. Kyrie can get you that. And then you got a bunch of guys. Oh, I forgot about Klay Thompson. You got a bunch of guys that can get you. Nah, they don't need that. They're not trading Cooper Flag, so I'm not going to even go there. He said there's no way the Nets keep, or I don't think so. I do believe the Nets want to move up in the draft. I definitely think the Nets want to move up in the draft. But my thing is, if they do keep all 5 picks, the thing when you draft 5 rookies, what you can automatically have is good chemistry. See, and that's something you need. I I wouldn't be if I can't find. I wouldn't force myself. Like if I'm the Nets, I wouldn't do nothing like this. Right? Damn, I got 5 first round picks. I don't need no 5 rookies coming in here. So I'm just gonna trade one of his draft picks for a 2028. I'm not doing that because you build chemistry, right? What I'm in Brooklyn, what I would do. See, you got to make up your mind. Now, once you go down that path, you have to look at it like this. I'm gonna be honest. Um, and I'm gonna be honest. If I'm Brooklyn, I will probably look for because see they got a lot of money, and once you got the 5, it gives them options. You have 5 first round picks, right? That'll give you options with guys like Deron Sharp, Deron Sharp, and Cam Thomas, right? Now, either you decide to keep one or you don't. But you could get sign and trade probably one of them and just let one of them walk. Like whichever one you might feel you could get the most value for. And sometimes letting somebody walk is not a bad thing because if you don't want to pay them the money they might could get paid. But look at it like this. Now, who on their roster? And then you got Xavier Williams, that's a restricted free agent. So you got a couple restricted free agents. You could say, okay, cool, right? Is that Rain? Would you trade Reeves? Yes, I trade Reeves. Right, I definitely trade Reeves. Uh, uh, the thing is like this. You have to look at it like this. You draft 5 guys. Number one, this is a deep draft. This is a deep draft. Most of them is close to each other. You can get a point guard, a shooting guard. You could get a whole starting 5 in that draft right now. Because you figure, okay, you got Claxton at center. Who you got behind Claxton? You only got you got Deron Sharp behind Claxton, but guess what? He's a free agent. So you could draft a center, right? They got Good power forwards in this draft. You could who next got at power forward? You got the guy from Alabama. He said Wiggins contract so big. You got what's his name? I like him too. Noah Clowney. You got no Clown. Boom, you could get a power forward. Small forward. Boom, you got a lot of small forward, two guard. Then you get a point guard. You could get a crafty point guard, a guy like Walter Clayton, right? You'll be able to get Walter Clayton. Number one, you got an eighth pick. Now, the eighth pick, you could say, okay, I may go whoever you feel the best player at eight. You let's say you go. I think Laker players we don't talk about. Let's say you say I want to go center because you probably feel you definitely want to get rid of Claxton. You get Kalama from Utah. I mean from Duke, right? Boom. Now that's your lottery pick, right? You went center. Then let's say the best available player is maybe a two guard. You grab a two, then you get a three, and then you can get a power forward, and you can get probably two centers or two guards or whatever. Um, However you want to do it. But you could if you put yourself in a real, let's say a deal like the Lakers, right? You deal with, let's say you decide to trade Claxton to the Lakers. You still could get two centers in this draft with five picks. You know what I'm saying? If you say, okay, I'm gonna trade him for Rui and them, you're not, let's say you trade him to the Lakers, but you ain't getting no center back, right? You trade him to the Lakers, but you don't get no center back. You could get two centers in this draft. Let's say you go Qualima at 8, and then your last pick, 27, you could get they're gonna have a lot of centers. Then one thing this draft got a lot of like centers in this draft. Then you could get a center in 27. Then so now you got two centers. Then you could get you a small forward, two guard, power forward. Like you know what I mean? You got options. But you know what you're gonna have? Chemistry. Now they all coming in at 1 year, the same year. And the good thing you got the cap space where you can sign all of them right now. And you just go with the youth movement again. And guess what? Now you back at it again. Let's say if you're not winning, now you back at it with the guy AJ, the I forgot his name. Now, see the key is now you put you back in the next year draft for a real blue chipper, a guy that a franchise player with a guy like AJD. I can't pronounce his last name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now that puts you in position. If you bad again, he said my prediction: Lakers get a Kwangu, Wiggins, and Capella. Uh, Greg Brown, how's they going to get a Wangu from Atlanta? How's they going to get him? Uh, How they? If you predict that, obvious Clint Capella a free agent, Owangu and Wiggins, how the Lakers? If you predicting this, I don't know if you predicting it in order or you predicting they're gonna get all three. If you could predicting they're getting all three. Can you put it down? How they gonna get them? How they gonna get Owangu, Wiggins? We all know Clint Capella be a free agent, but can you break that down, sir? He's going to be a backup. Um, Eric Kwanzaa, he passed. Yeah, AJ, I can't pronounce his name. He said, in order, I get in order, what you saying? You saying one of them or you saying all three? That's what I want to know. If you feel Lakers gonna, because you said your prediction Lakers get, so I'm assuming that you saying the Lakers gonna get all three of them. I definitely think that the Lakers definitely have a better chance of Miles Turner right now that um what's in Halliburton tore his ACL. Oh, one of them? Oh, okay. How how you think they get a Wandu? Who you think they have to give up? How do you think a trade will look for a Wandu? I think that they definitely can. You think Harden going back to Houston? I don't think so. I don't think Houston want him back. I really don't think. Ime Doka ain't going for that. He's not going for that. Harden will mess their team up. The Lakers should buy a first round. I do believe the Lakers will buy a first round pick. I do think so. It's so many. If you look at it, a lot of teams got multiple first round picks. Like if you look at it, a lot like Brooklyn alone got 5 out of 30. So then you got 25. OKC has 2. Who else has 2? I believe Utah have 2. Is another team has 2. He said, "What center do you think the Lakers getting?" Um, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't. It's hard to tell. Like I ain't counting now. If you say free, I definitely think the Lakers gonna get Clint Capella. I definitely think the Lakers gonna get Clint Capella. But if you ask me through trades, now if you said center period, I definitely think they're gonna get Clint Capella. I definitely think I don't see because I think that Clint Capella know that the reason why I think Lakers get Clint Capella because one, I don't see no team that's paying him a lot of money. I think it's going to be even ground, and I think that the Luca effect, and then that the Lakers going to have cap space next year, where he think that he probably, and then the minutes. I think he feel he could get the minutes with the Lakers. One, I think I think Clint Capella feel he could get the minutes with the Lakers is one, and two, I think he feel the Lakers have cap space next year, and if he do good, he could get his money next year. But I don't think nobody gonna pay him. Now that I don't see it. Yeah, Brooklyn got 5 first. Yeah, he said, "How do we get Wiggins though?" I think it's gonna be tough dealing with Pat Riley. That's the thing. I think that now it depends what they prioritize. Now they want to clear Wiggins. See, the good thing about I do think they're gonna want to be a player in free agency next year, and I think that getting rid of Wiggins and getting some assets, getting like a let's say they get a Rui and a Gabe Vincent for him, and they're gonna want some type of draft capital. They ain't gonna want to give Wiggins as a salary dump. So I think they're gonna try to ask for the Lakers. I think they're gonna want this. Is what I'm thinking that they're gonna want because they're gonna want something to show for them. I know Pat Riley. I think they probably want something like Rui, Dalton Connect. I think it'd be Rui, Dalton Connect, and Rui, Dalton Connect, and probably like a Gabe Vincent. This way, if there's no draft pick, this way, when Gabe Vincent and Rui expires, they can show for him, and I think they're gonna want to have some type of cap relief because you got Bam and what's his name makes a lot of money, and I think they when is Terry Rozier contract over? I think next year too. So I think they're gonna want to be in free agency. So I definitely think the Lakers definitely got a good chance because they got expiring contracts. But I think they're gonna either want a first round pick for him or a first round pick or Dalton Connect. He said connect Vincent in 2031 first for that's not gonna be enough, bro. I'll tell you right now. You know it's not gonna be enough. Number one, Gabe Vincent has no value. That's number one. It's and number two, their connect is solid, but then the first they could get more for Iwangu in that. He had a good playoffs. He's young, and I don't think I don't think Atlanta looking to trade him. You saying they play the same position? Iwangu could play power forward. He could. If he definitely playing with Porzingis playing outside. They definitely he athletic enough to guard the force. I definitely think I don't think Atlanta looking to trade him. It's gonna be more than that. He said I tried to get Drew Holiday on the buyout. Well, I tell you, Portland's not buying them out. They did not do that to buy him out. That move there showed they not buying him out. You're gonna have to trade for Drew Holiday. They're not buying him out because they really want him to play. They're not buying him out. Steve, what up, Steve? He said, "What the Suns gonna do?" I think um, the Suns is highly aggressively trying to trade um, Bill and um, and Jalen Green. I think it's easy for them to get rid of Jalen Green, but I think Bill gonna be a problem. And what I'm hearing, um, Bill is their first priority that they trying to get rid of. They put themselves in a tight spot. Now they got the when teams know they got you by the balls, they got you. I don't see Atlanta doing that. You know what I'm saying? You saying Owango ain't worth more than that? I think like this. Vincent is nothing. I don't know what type of value that Connect has, and the future first is solid, but I know he could get a you could get a couple first for him. I know that for a fact. Atlanta could get. It's not like he have a bad contract. You could get more than that for him. You know who's just stupid? Is they trade Vando, Connect, and Rui for Wiggins. They ain't gonna want no Vando. Cause if they're gonna trade Wiggins, they're gonna want that cap relief. They're gonna want cap relief. They're gonna want it. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. We got 34 likes. Can we get the 50 likes, man? Can we y'all I ain't been alive and this late. Look how late it is. I ain't been live this late in the month of Sundays, man. So come on, hit the like button, man. Y'all got to motivate somebody to come on live. Y'all just sitting there, just don't hit the like button. I don't get it. I don't get it. Malachi, what up? Thank you. My boy, y'all see my boy got me back in the game. My boy got me back in the game. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Y'all see me? Yeah. My boy got me back in the game, man. I told him to come down here and come help me get this live cracking. He knew right what to do. He knew exactly what to do. I know what to do now. I know what to do. But we definitely having a good time. Um, I forgot where I left off at. But yeah, let's get the likes up, y'all, because people done left the building thinking that I was out for the count. I was out for the count. It just said Phoenix have emerged as potential shooter for Jalen Brown. So they really going hard trying to trade Jalen Brown, I see. I think that trade you put up, I think that's a good trade for both teams. That's right. I like that. My boy Ahmad said, let's make a deal and get the likes up. That's what we're talking about. Let's get the deal and get the likes up. Let's get them likes up. The way it looks like, what's name gonna get traded? Hey, Jalen Brown. I think Boston gonna get a lot of good offers for him. Because if you Boston, you gotta think like this. I think I'd do it. You got your championship and try to tweak things, and you could get a cheaper route. That's what it's about, man. Thank you, bro. My boy, my boy Iman Mo. My boy said, I'm awake. And it's late in New York, man. Come on, y'all got to work with me. Y'all had to work with me and get them likes up. Y'all had to work with me. I think Boston kind of like a smart friend. If they trade Jalen Brown, if they do that, Jalen Green, and get the 10th pick, like now, like I think that's smart on Boston. If you getting three players, somebody just put the trade up there. They said Jalen Green, um, they said Jalen Green, the 10th pick, and what's his name? Dylan Brooks. If they do that, I think that's a great thing. 'Cause now you're getting three players that's coming in, and you add in depth. That you already got. You have this thing when the following year, right? Let's just say the following year. This is why I said if I'm Boston, I'm doing that. Let's say the following year. This is why I said Boston definitely put themselves in good position. Ooh, I'm doing that. He said Reeves, Rui, Dalton, and 2 firsts for Jalen Brown. I'm doing that. And the trade, I think that the Lakers could be in the ball game. I honestly think that can. I think that can happen. Because if you look at it, Boston is being smart about it, right? Now let's just say a whole year go by. Let's just say whatever, and let's say the Phoenix deal go down. Let's just talk about the Phoenix deal real quick. You have Anthony Simons, right? Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, um, Tatum, right? And the 10th pick. I don't know who that be. Then you will have you still have Peyton Pritchard, uh, George Niang. Like you I think that would be good. Break that money up. Brown's getting a lot of money, and I think that you might have ran your course. You might can't squeeze another championship with him and Tatum duo. This is the time to do it now. This is the time to do it now. If you could get because this thing, Jalen Green and Jalen Brown, points wise, about the same. They both Jalen Green can score. He's more athletic and he can score. You know what I mean? Jalen Brown a better player, but he's more athletic. And you're getting the 10th pick. This is a good draft, y'all. This is a good draft. And you getting Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks not old. You know what I'm saying? I will do that trade. And you getting off that money. The money matters. You know how the money matters? It matters to the point, even though I think he's pretty stupid for saying this, right? Because it's like you speaking into existence. Stan Kroenke, this is why sometimes he come for so much money, it really doesn't matter. To me, it sounds like he kind of wants that. Like this thing like this. Stan Kroenke is his dad. Stan Kroenke owns the Rams. And you know who his mom is? Ann Walton. Walmart. His how your dad is, this thing like this. Your dad is super billion dollars, worth tons of billions of dollars, right? His dad is Stan Kroenke, worth, I think Stan Kroenke worth about 20 billion. And your mom is Ann Walton? You come from money. And then you say something like that. Now, if I'm Jokic, and I ain't gonna tell my son because he'd be sick to even hear that. But if you Jokic, like to even say that, oh, the second apron, you got teams dealing with the second. That should never be an option. By you saying that, it shows that y'all not the real basketball people like that. That should never be. Use a small market team, and you got the best player in the league, and you talking about, well, certain players get hurt. Like, okay, who's a certain players? The only person I could think about talking about Jamal Murray. Because what's his name stay hurt, and I don't think he took. I don't think no $30 million, $35 million from Michael Porter Jr. He stay hurt, and I don't think he's talking about Michael Porter Jr. I don't think he talking about Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray getting $50 million this year. If certain players get hurt, and now with that second apron, we might. I hope it don't happen, but we might be forced to even think about. That shouldn't even come out your mouth. Like Stan Kroenke is your dad, and Ann Wharton is your mom. Like, you know how much money that is together? How much money that is? That's so much money. You shouldn't even think about no second apron. That shouldn't even came out your mouth. Y'all team went 7 against OKC, a team that just won a championship. That shouldn't even come out your mouth. That's why I said these guys be so stupid. When you plant that, all that is planting seeds. Planting seeds. Now you giving every reason for Jokic to feel away. For Jokic to feel away. Like somebody get hurt now, it's about trading you. I ain't asked to get traded and huh? And then he sat there and said, "Oh, we gonna offer him the money. I don't know if he gonna take it." Like, what did you? It sounded like you kind of when you talk like that to me. I'm putting myself as a ball player. If I'm a ball player, it don't have to be Jokic, it could be anybody. If I'm a ball player and my team and I'm the best player in the NBA and the best player on my team, right? And they tell me and they tell me this, yo, hopefully nobody on if a certain player on the team get hurt. I'm figuring he talk about like out for the year. I don't think he just talk about a regular injury. If a certain player on my team get hurt, I might and we have to deal with that second apron. I hope we not forced to look to trade Jokic. I hope that day never comes. You saying that, but then you tying them into a player getting hurt and you that second apron. That second apron, a lot of teams going to be in that second apron. I believe Denver was in the second apron this year. I think they already was in second. Lakers second apron, Clippers second apron, Golden State second apron, Boston second apron. You can get out of the second apron, but you saying that right, and then to sit there and say, "Oh, I don't know if you're gonna sign an extension. We'll see this." Like you should be like, "I'm confident he'll sign it." You making it look like it's drama and into that. You make it like it may be some type of drama um going on that we don't know about. Now it caused me to look at my phone and see when Jokic's contract, because now you're saying that, and now it's definitely making me think like, hold up, what is this guy contract is over? Stone Cold, yeah, I'm up late. I'm up late. That's why I tell these guys that gotta hit the like button. This is I'm not a West Coast guy where it's 9 o'clock my your time. It's not that. It's midnight. Let me see Jokic's contract. So Celtics traded the whole team. Let me look at Denver. Oh, he got a few years left. He got two years left and then a player's option. Uh, yeah, I doubt if they trade him to the Lakers, but you never know. You never know. I don't think they would do that. I think the trade. I don't see Boston. I can see Boston when they trade with the Lakers. It's not going to be no big trade. I can see them trading like for a Peyton Pritchard. It's not going to be um, maybe a Derek White, but like Tatum and Brown, no. I definitely don't see that. Their fan base will go crazy. I just think that owner was just stupid for saying that. And to me, it sounded like he, one way or another, don't really care. And that gonna kill your fan base. With that guy Jokic and Luca is so dominant. You could tell this is why I say what I say about when I say empty stats and stuff like that. You can tell when a guy could do with little. Jokic and Luca. That's just why I said. Well, this is why I said about Luca. This is why I said you gotta get rid of LeBron James because Luca need to be Luca. Um, somebody and I don't agree with Keyshawn Johnson a lot. I don't hardly agree with him at all. But Keyshawn Johnson was on Gilbert Arenas' show, right? Keyshawn Johnson said basically LeBron need to go because Luca he might be watching my video. But Keyshawn Johnson, he said it best. And then you got the guy Josiah. Josiah don't he just be sucking on LeBron. Keyshawn Johnson said Luca can't be Luca while LeBron there. Like I don't get why people don't understand that. He said it on the show, and Rashad McCants is basically saying the same thing. He said LeBron need to go. We need his $50 million. We need to start this thing going. We need his $50 million off the books, and we need this thing to start running. And he's so right, man. We need his $50 million off the book and Luca to be Luca. You got to let Luca be Luca. I'm telling you, Luca is so see difference between Luca and LeBron. LeBron needs like a top 10 player to play with. Luca don't need that. Luca don't need that. Yeah, I can see a deal like that. But Luca is so dominant in the way his game is. Long you get him with a bunch of guys, like you see how like Indiana team. See the difference between Indiana, because you see how Indiana got a bunch of guys who get double figures. With Luca, that's all you need. A bunch of guys who can get you double figures, and Luca do the rest. A bunch of guys who got offensive capabilities where they ain't stiffs when you get the ball. You don't need like a bunch of guys, Jared Vanderbilt. You don't need that. You don't need that. You need a bunch of guys that's why I said, y'all remember when I said like Anthony Simon, a bunch of guys who could hit jumpers, guys who could do a little creating. You get five guys to do that, four other guys besides Luca, you good. And play some defense, you good. You good. Yeah, if Jokic and Luca play together, you definitely. I saw on Instagram they put Jokic, Luca, and LeBron. Believe me, Jokic's thing would not happen this year, and it would be hard. The Lakers wouldn't be able to do it. The Lakers wouldn't be able to do it this year because Lakers don't got nothing. Who they gonna trade for? Lakers' best hope is to keep some cap space open and he don't sign, and he got too many years left on his contract right now for it to happen this year. He the only way something like that if he's like a free agent next year and he say he's not signing with nobody but the Lakers. It's gonna be hard right now. So I'm not even thinking about Jokic right now, to be honest. I'm not even thinking about no Jokic with no Lakers. It's gonna be too hard. Too hard. They got nothing for him. You know how many people line up to get him? One thing about him, he's dominant because their team is not that all they got solid players, but look how good like they play in the playoffs, like they just there. They there. That's how people like, oh, Giannis better than him. But they he playing a tougher thing. Giannis gonna be losing the first round. He don't. He don't. He be going and he go 7 and stuff like that with teams that wins. I don't know. I'm looking at that. I don't know if you're saying all of them or one of them. I definitely believe they could get one of them. The Pistons. The Pistons could be solid next year. They could be solid next year. I just have to see how it's shaped out. So Lakers need more than a center. I did a video earlier. They need more than just a center. More than just a center. I think the Lakers gonna make a trade by the day. Today, I definitely think the Lakers gonna make a trade today. I'm gonna tell you what I could see on my prediction, right? I think it's gonna happen today. I think either one, it may be a trade for the Lakers may buy a pick, meaning an early second round pick, a late first round pick, or the Lakers gonna make trades with the players. The Lakers making some type of trade today. I definitely think I think the reason why I definitely think the Lakers going to make a trade today, 'cause I think there's a lot of centers in the draft, and you can get some solid centers. All the centers going to be eaten up by at least 35. I think by 35, all the centers going to be gone. 30, maybe 38. By pick 38, and I think the Lakers is 55. They ain't going to get. I think they could get like a deep. This draft is pretty deep, and they got a lot of centers. And the centers I like, I can't say the name, but I like the licensed guy Giannis. Yeah, let me see his name. I can't really pronounce his name, but the white guy is good. Reynald. Let me see their names. I'm jacking these guys' name. Let me see their name. That like to me the top centers when they get late. I ain't talking about late in the draft. Cause they got damn Brooklyn. Let me see who they got Brooklyn predicting at 8. Or they got him getting. Look at the picks they got Brooklyn getting. They got Kessler. They're gonna have to give up Reeves to get Kessler. I don't see them no other way getting Kessler while giving up Reeves. They got Kamal Malawa at 8. They got Brooklyn taking that 8. Then they got Brooklyn getting Malawa at 8. Then at 19 they got Lee Clifford, shooting guard. Then they got Thomas Sober at 22. Then at 25 they got Danny Wolf, and 27 Drake Powell. See, that's what I'm saying, and that's just what I said. I said the exact same thing. So look what they got Brooklyn. They got Brooklyn taking a wing and Jake Powell. I like him. Danny Wolf, a center. So they figured they get. I said they make try to get 2 centers, even though but nah, that's too much. Then they got Thomas Sober, another center. Nah. Lee Clifford, shooting guard, and Malawa. But back to I was saying, well, I'll talk about the centers, right? You got Danny Wolf, that's one, right? The dude Maxi right now, I like him. That's 2, right? And then the guy Ryan, I'm not crazy about him. Ryan Brenner. Then you got Hanson Yang, and then you got Hanson Yang. Then you got Giannis Kogan. That guy there, they got him at 36 going to the Nets at 30. I didn't know Nets had 36. Oh yeah, they did have 36. See, after that, I don't think I think that's about it. I think that's about it right there. After this, you not really get too much good centers. Johnny Broom, I'm not crazy about him. Um, who else they got? See, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I think. Well, I think the Lakers probably thinking it made hard for them to get a center. He said he want the Lakers to get Hanson Yang. He said, would I give up Reeves, Rui for Kessler and Collins? Yes. I like Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler is a guy you could get wins with. I watch him play, and that's just why Utah sat him. Utah sat him because he was affecting where they could win. He do a lot of things good. He, I'm telling you, he. I think the thing about Hanson Yang, I think he years away though. I don't think he could. I don't think he can come in the NBA right now. I think he's like years away. Aiton is cool. I think Aiton is solid. He's a free. Reason why I like Aiton right now because he's going to be a free agent and you're not locked into him long term. You're not locked into him long term, and he's a guy getting you. He could get you 18-10. See, it is that he's soft as baby doodle, but he's good though. Aiton not no bum. It is that he's soft and he a little new. He a little, you know. Nah, Moses Brown is he not nobody I wouldn't be worried about right now. I think I don't know if the Jazz do that deal without a pick, but he asked me would I do that deal. I said yeah. See, because what you get in that deal, you get in the center and the power forward. That work well together, and I really think that I'm telling you, I don't know how if you guys no he can't. Moses Brown not no Walker Kessler. He not no Walker Kessler. But the thing is, what is that Blaze got too many centers. Um, the thing with Walker Kessler, he rebounds like crazy. He's a good shot blocker, good rim protector. He finished everything in the paint, and he moves real well. His impact on winning is crazy. His impact on winning, I'm telling you, you could see. I don't think he's overrated. Nah, no, he not. No, he not. Oh, thanks, bro. We got a new subscriber. I want everybody to get Chief Fan 211. I want to welcome him in. Chiefs Fan 211. I want y'all to give a shout out. He say new to the channel, man. We got a new subscriber. Can y'all show him some love? Can y'all show him some love, man? Show him how we do over here at the Kareem Report. Can y'all show him some love? Chief Fans 211. Can y'all show him some love? There we go, Sammy. Sammy, everybody showing him love. I like that. Show him love. That's right. Welcome him to the channel, man. Welcome him to the channel. He said, "How you feel about his Pistons squad?" The Pistons is a good team. I think the Pistons is a good team. I think they need some more offense, some more shot creators, though. Um, I definitely think they need more shot creators. He said Rob offered that to the Jazz. Yeah, and I think they should. Because you got to look at this. Walker Kessler play real defense. And then you got Reeves, you paying a whole ton. You're going to have to pay him a whole ton of money. And I'm telling you, the worst thing could happen will Detroit want Reeves. Um, I think the Reason fit perfect with Detroit. I really do. I think he fit real good with Detroit. I like the Nets in that trade. I do. I like the Nets in that trade, and I like, to be honest, that trade works for all three teams. Reason why I said it, Boston accomplished what they wanted to accomplish. They feel they're not going to win. See, this is why I said, I know y'all probably like, y'all don't like Boston. I know you guys don't like Boston, right? And guess what? I don't like Boston either. But Boston is smart, man. Boston is smart, and they not delusional. This is what I like about what Boston doing. Tatum is out for the year, right? So they saying, you know what, we're not going to win this year. It's about, oh, what is losing. I'm not going to be paying these guys all this money and pretend that we could win a champ. We not winning it. You not winning the championship without Jason Tatum. So they figured we losing a year is one. Two, we don't know if Tatum gonna come back to be the same Tatum behind that. So why pay all this money? So what I like what they doing, they not delusional. They like, you know what? Let's just get rid of these players and get what we get. They ain't try to get over for Porzingis. All they got back is George Niang and a second round pick. They don't care. They still gain assets in a second round pick for the future. George Niang is going to be a free agent. They got some money. They got Bayou. Uh, Anthony Simons going to be a free agent, and they got two second round picks. So Boston, that's why I said that trade, to me, that three-team trade was good for all teams, because Boston, Jordan Niang is, but Boston feel like they're not gonna win. So what? They still get a second round pick. I know second round pick ain't much, but they got off a contract. And the Nets won because they got a first round pick and Terrence Mann. I think Terrence Mann can help them some. He brings some toughness to them. And Terrence Mann, the guy you could, if you need to move, you can move. He's not a bad contract. He's what a lot of teams like in the NBA. And and Atlanta, that worked beautiful for Atlanta. You get a talented player in Porzingis, and he can work for you if he's available. You know what I'm saying? Him and Trey Young on the pick and roll, I think he fit perfect with Trey Young. He know how to maneuver. And this is what get me mad with the Lakers, because this is the time the Lakers need to get off of Austin Reeves. You're not winning a championship this year. I don't see it. Me personally, the only way I feel the Lakers can win a championship, this is me. I think the only way Lakers can win a championship, they gotta, they have to kind of like, two things have to happen. They have to fleece a team where they getting like something where like, wow, like how the hell Lakers get Luca? They got to get a deal like that where they total fleece a team. That's one move. And with the 5.7, they have to get something that nobody expected. Let me break it down to you, like for instance, let's say Lakers do this, right? Let's say they fleece a team, right? Let's say they go, okay, the Lakers trade Rui, Gabe Vincent, and let's say a first round pick, and they get like a Bam out of Bayou. Let's just say something like that. Let's say they get Rui. Uh, let's say they do like a Rui, um, Gabe Vincent, um, Maxi Kleber, and a first round pick for a Bam, a fleece thing like that. Now Lakers get Bam, right? And then let's say in free agency, now they come to free agency and they get, let me see the free agent list. So now they got Bam, right? And let's say they draft a center. Let's say the Lakers happen to draft a center in the draft. right? Let's say the Lakers draft a center in the draft, and let me see something. They draft a center in the draft, a young center in the draft, and let's say this happens. Let me look to something real quick. I'm gonna say this how they where something like this happened that I don't think gonna happen, but let's say if it happens. Let's say they get like a Miles Turner. Let's say Miles Turner be like, all right, I don't care. I'm gonna take the $5.7 million, right? Let's say Miles Turner say, I'll take the 5.7 to play for the Lakers. So now let's say the Lakers have Miles Turner, Bam, LeBron, Luca, and Austin Reeves. Then it had to take something like that for me to look at them like a championship team. If he just do a Boogie Cousins and be like, you know what, they not giving me what I want. I'm doing this. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let's get a text. I agree. Greg Brown said the Lakers not winning another champion. See that's what I'm trying to say. That is the problem. So me giving Boston this this right me giving Boston this. Um, said Jordan Niang was a huge get for Boston. See, this is my thing. Boston is dealing with reality. Lakers had to. The thing with the Lakers is just don't want to let go. The Lakers need to come and deal with reality and say, you know what, Austin Reeves and Austin Reeves and Austin Reeves and Austin Reeves and LeBron just don't fit with Luca. They need to come see LeBron's situation different. It's my thing with LeBron. I'm not looking at it. He gonna be out this year, but Laker fans have to. The Laker organization have to come to a point where they be like, oh, you know what? This ends today. I mean, this year. It letting them know straight up, we not bring you back next year. Point blank. Period. This should be LeBron last year of the Lakers. We not going to resign. We're gonna move forward with Luca, and we're gonna try to get some younger players. They need to do it. And with Reeves, don't wait. Because you're trying to be like, oh no, we waiting for this. Oh no, we trying to see if hopefully he Reeves take less money. No. Boston, no, okay, we not winning. Tatum not here, we not winning. We Tatum is hurt. We not winning championship. So you know what? We love Jaylen Brown and all that. Let's listen to offers. They taking real serious offers and really trying to trade him. That 1-for-1 for LeBron, that's the worst thing you could do. The worst thing you could do. All you're doing is setting your franchise back. Luca not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers need to be clear with LeBron and clear to LeBron and the fans. This is LeBron James last year with the Lakers. I'm not gonna say this is last year in the NBA, but this is last year with the Lakers. Either if he want to get trade, he can go, or that's it. If you pick up his option, when is LeBron option? This gonna tell it all right now. Somebody put out there when is LeBron James? When is he? What's his option is due? When did he have to pick up or decide what he gonna do with his options? Give me the date on that. I believe it's Friday. I could be wrong. He's saying the end of the week. I thought of Friday, but the June 29th. And where we at? June 29th? By then, we should know more. And the Lakers need to be telling we not doing that. That opt out, that 1-for-1, giving him power for what? They do that. I'm done with the Lakers. They do that. I'm done with the Lakers. You saying he picking it up, but LeBron the type will opt out and do another 1-for-1. What if he do? I don't care if he do take less money. I don't care if he's opt out and do okay because he getting 52 this year. What if he sit there and say, I opt out and do a 1-for-1 for $98 million, a little bit less money? No, he just need to be gone. He needs to be gone. You can't fool yourself. He's getting older and older. Eventually, his game is going to just go down the drain. It need to go down. It's gonna go down to drain.